What's up, everybody? Justin here. Got Talking SmackDown Live. Here to do my SmackDown Live 900th episode review. I haven't done 900 SmackDown reviews, but I have seen every episode of SmackDown. Or I'm pretty sure I watched every episode that has been on of SmackDown. Anyways, this is my SmackDown 900th episode review. Maybe you can hear Talking Smack. Maybe you'll enjoy hearing that. The SmackDown women's team is now on Talking Smack. Natalya is the coach. She was just talking. Nikki has a chipped front tooth or broken front tooth. It looked really nasty. I guess the Raw team did that to her, or Charlotte did it. Maybe Carmella did it. Carmella beat her up tonight, as always. Nikki got beat up. Beat up Nikki Bella. Hashtag. Maybe Charlotte knocked her tooth out or chipped it. I don't know. Now, Becky Lynch is talking about Junkyard Dog for some reason. So now, Daniel Bryan just got all the women from SmackDown chanting SmackDown, SmackDown. Here we go with my review finally. Up first was a great video package of the history of SmackDown. 900 episodes is a lot of episodes. A lot of episodes is 900. So it's a great video package on SmackDown's history. Then Shane McMahon's music hit to kick off SmackDown 900. Shane McMahon comes out, gets a big pop, followed by his general manager, Daniel Bryan. So Daniel Bryan comes out behind Shane McMahon. They both get good pops, and then Daniel Bryan is on the mic and says, "Tonight we have the cutting edge and the return of Edge." That got a huge pop. Really big pop for Edge. Then Daniel says also, "Tonight we got the Undertaker." The return of the Undertaker.
We all have to get together and
so, Shane McMahon, Daniel Bryan out in the ring. It was a good first segment to kick off the show. Then we had the Intercontinental title match start, kicked off. Intercontinental title kicked the show off after the Shane Daniel Bryan segment. Dolph Ziggler defending against The Miz. This was probably in 2016. This was probably their 10th match on television, or maybe more. So, Dolph Ziggler, Miz had a good match again, very entertaining match. I enjoyed it. I thought The Miz would win and go to Survivor Series because he's a heel. He has to face Sami Zayn, the babyface.
I just want to get out of this live. That's all.
It'd be better off if it'd be better off having Miz as a heel take on face Sami Zayn. That's what I thought was going to happen. That's what happened. The Miz wins the Intercontinental title for the 6th time in his career. That's insane. Maurice helped by pushing Dolph, pushing him over into a small package, and then Miz was on top, and Miz got the victory with help from his wife, Maurice. So, Miz is the new Intercontinental Champion once again for the 6th time in his career. The guy is a Hall of Famer, like it or not. Hate the Miz or not, the guy is main event at a WrestleMania. He's been a tag champ a couple times, been 6 times Intercontinental champ, been WWE champ, been, I think he's US champion at one point. So, Miz has done a lot. He's not the great wrestler, not the best worker, but he is a good worker. He tries really hard, busts his ass for the company, does a lot of promotion for the company. So Miz is now a 6-time Intercontinental Champion. Congratulations to The Miz, even though I'm pretty sure Miz is going to lose the title at Survivor Series on Sunday. So, up next we had Alexa Bliss backstage. Listen to some talking SmackDown so I can get a drink.
We've been saying that from the very beginning, ever since draft day. We've been focusing on that. How do you think Raw team is going to stack up?
Honestly, I don't think the Raw team even compares to our tag team.
Are you holding two microphones?
Daniel Bryan, for some reason, holding two microphones.
That's actually a very valid point.
Just kidding.
So, I'm going to cut talking smack off now. Anyways, Alexa Bliss backstage talking with Daniel Bryan, arguing with him that her foot was under the rope. She should be champion. She wants a rematch immediately from Becky Lynch. And then Daniel Bryan says, you'll get your rematch, but I don't know when. And then Natalya comes out, the coach of the women's team. There's my my Twitter account. My Twitter account name just showed up on Talking Smack. The tweet was, Nia is out cold. Nia Jax ran into the guardrail tonight and she was out cold. So my tweet just appeared saying Nia is out cold. That's the second time my tweet has appeared on Talking Smack. So that's pretty cool. I just saw that. By the way, my Twitter, don't believe me, my Twitter account is WWE at WWE NXT guy. There's another friend of mine at WWE for Nina. Another friend of mine, good friend of mine on Twitter. Her Twitter account and a tweet of hers was just shown also on Talking Smack. So that's pretty damn cool. I've seen a lot of people's tweets in the past on Talking Smack. A lot of people that I follow, that I know on Twitter, a lot of them, their tweets have been used on Talking Smack. So WWE, you'll never see this, but thank you for using my tweet again on an episode of Talking Smack on the network. Maybe I'll get some new followers out of it. So, Alexa, Natalya comes out and says, calm down, Alexa, you're part of the women's team. We have to win at Survivor Series for SmackDown. And then Natalya said some couple words from a song by Chumbawamba. I believe the song is I Get Knocked Down, I Get Back Up Again, You're Never Gonna Let Me Down, something like that. That famous song. There's another guy on Twitter I follow, just showed his tweet. Chris Trilogy, I think is his Twitter name, just showed his tweet. A lot of people's tweets I'm seeing that I follow and I know. That's pretty cool. So Natalya tries to pump up Alexa, but it ends up being lyrics from a Chumbawamba song. I get knocked down, I get back up again, whatever she said. It was from that song. So up next we had Kalisto up against Oni. This guy was in NXT a couple matches. Kalisto against Oni Logan, or Lokin, whatever the guy's name is. Kalisto wins. The match was like 2 minutes long. It's not even really worth talking about. So then we go to a video package, or backstage they show the Undertaker. Undertaker shown backstage, picking up his hat and then leaving. And his music was playing while he did it. So then we had a video of the first SmackDown main event. Video package was shown from the first SmackDown main event. The Rock against Triple H for the WWF Championship. HBK was a special guest referee. Is pretty cool. Still looking at Twitter accounts that are going by and talking smack.
Tonight, did you see the way he won?
I don't see anybody else that I know or follow, but
he uses Maurice. He uses the Spirit Squad.
Maybe they'll be showing again. More people I know. So back to my review. Good video package. There's another guy I know, at True Laz. SmackDown Live is better than Raw, he said. And then he put hashtag Talking Smack. So, good video package on the first SmackDown main event. So then we have a backstage segment with Heath Slater and the SmackDown tag teams. Heath Slater pumping up his team. And then out comes King Booker. King Booker makes an appearance. That was pretty damn funny. And then Breeze Dango comes out. Tyler Breeze, Fandango come out and start talking smack to Booker T. King Booker talking smack to him. He didn't like that. He said, please tell me you didn't just say that. Stuff like that. It was a good segment. And it was good to see King Booker back on SmackDown. Up next, we had the first women's and only women's match of SmackDown 900. Nikki Bella against Carmella, my girl. Love Carmella. Big fan of hers. So this match was pretty good. I enjoyed it. Carmella owned most of the match. Was beating up Nikki Bella most of it. And was really in control of the match. And then we had Charlotte. Raw Women's Champion. They didn't even call her Raw Women's Champion. They called her WWE Women's Champion. Charlotte comes down out of the crowd. Coming down the stairs. Holding up a ticket like she got a ticket. So Charlotte was in the front row. Watching the match. Waving. Saying, hi Nikki. I'm here Nikki. Because Nikki is the leader. Team captain of the SmackDown Women's team. Charlotte, we all know, is the team captain of the Raw team. So, Charlotte was at ringside for Nikki Carmella. And then she was attacked. Charlotte was attacked, pulled out of the crowd by Nikki Bella. So they started fighting. They started brawling on the outside. And then all hell broke loose. And then the Raw Women's team actually showed up and invaded SmackDown and appeared. The Raw Women's team gets in the ring. Attacks Nikki Bella, beats her down. So the entire Raw Women's team was beating up Nikki Bella. That was pretty cool. I enjoyed that. And I don't hate Nikki. I have no problem with Nikki. I'm just saying she got beat down. And I enjoyed it. So then the Raw Women's team, they were all beating down Nikki. And then out comes running, charging to the ring, the SmackDown Women's team. Becky Lynch, Alexa, Naomi, Natalya, the coach. They all come charging down to the ring. They come charging in the ring. And Carmella was trying to help Nikki get the Raw Women members off of Nikki. But Carmella started getting beat up and got thrown into Nia Jax. Nia Jax took her out. Then they went to the outside. Women's team for Raw and SmackDown were all fighting each other on the outside. And then Nia Jax went charging, tried to basically squish Becky Lynch up against the guardrail. Becky moves. Nia Jax goes crashing through the guardrail. That was a pretty awesome spot. Crowd enjoyed it. And that was actually one of my tweets on Talking Smack was not Nikki. My tweet was Nia is out cold. That's what they showed. Not a very good tweet, but at least it got shown on Talking Smack. So, it was good. Good to see Nia go through the guardrail. That was entertaining. Very good segment after the Nikki Carmella match. It was good stuff. Seeing both teams fight, brawl, and get us hyped for Survivor Series and their elimination match. So up next was Taker, I believe. Undertaker was shown again backstage. His shadow, they showed his shadow. And then next we had Goldberg, Brock Lesnar hype video for Survivor Series. And then we had a match. 16-man tag. A 16-man tag match. 4 teams on one side, 4 on the other, 4 baby faces against 4 SmackDown Live tag team heels. So it was 4 on 4. 4 teams on 4 teams. 16-man tag. A lot of guys are in there. It was pretty insane to watch. It wasn't that long, but it shouldn't have been. Anyways, Heath Slater, Rhino were on the outside, just cheering on their teammates. American Alpha, Hype Bros, who else? Usos, not Breeze Dangle. There's American Alpha, Usos, Hype Bros, and I think that's only 3 teams. I don't know who the hell the fourth team was. I think it might have been Breeze Dangle. I'm not sure. Doesn't matter. Anyways, it was an entertaining 16-man tag. Of course, the babyface team wins. American Alpha wins when they hit their finisher, and then Chad Gable goes like this and pins them 1, 2, 3. So that was good. And then during the match, we had "We Want Slater" chants. Not Slater. We want Swagger. Jack Swagger. Heath Slater was on the outside, actually getting the crowd to chant it and encouraging them to chant it. They were chanting, "We want Swagger, we want Swagger." I don't know why they want Swagger, but hopefully the guy gets back on TV. Why push Jack Swagger? Why not push the guy? And use him better too. Anyways, up next, after the 16-man tag, we had the Cutting Edge. Edge is on Talking Smack right now. He's been for a while. Let's listen to a little bit of Edge.
His greatest strength is also his greatest weakness. And that, to me, is the, that energy that if it's not corralled, if it's not reined in, can be dangerous, especially when it comes to 5 people in a team. And it's not just him.
Part of Edge's beard here is actually getting gray, but who cares? Everybody gets older.
And how about Dean Ambrose and AJ Styles? They touched on it earlier tonight.
My goodness.
They still have a championship match
Renee
at
looks
TLC.
smoking
Do you think
hot.
that they're going to be able to kind of stick together?
She always looks hot.
Just for the means of
Just
SmackDown,
saying.
especially with Undertaker threatening them.
So back
to get it done.
to my review. Cutting Edge was next. Edge comes out, gets a massive, huge pop, really big pop for Edge. Fans really love Edge. The guy's a Hall of Famer. The guy's really missed, in my opinion. The guy was a great talent in the ring. The guy was great at cutting promos. The guy was one of the best heels WWE had. Edge was one of the best heels probably in the last 20 years. Or even 25 years in WWE. So Edge is really missed. I miss seeing the guy wrestle. But I'm happy he's retired and he's happy being retired. The guy wrestled for, I think, 20 years. Or whatever. I don't know, maybe 18 years. I don't know how long. But Edge had a great career. He deserved to retire. Still healthy. He was actually forced to retire because doctors told him you gotta retire because his neck was really messed up. So the Cutting Edge, huge pop. They have Tony Chimmel, the old SmackDown announcer, come out and do his announcement of the Rated R Superstar, and then, so that was good to hear. So Edge comes out, huge pop from the crowd. And then Edge says, everybody welcome Team SmackDown. Out comes Team SmackDown, even the mascot. James Ellsworth comes out because he's a mascot. So why not have him come out too? The guy Ellsworth, it's pretty insane that a guy that just started in the company is a jobber, jobbing to Braun Strowman. It's pretty insane that Ellsworth got himself a contract. And he's part of SmackDown full-time. Pretty insane the guy is as over as he is. I'm happy for the guy, even though he looks like an alien and he doesn't look human. But who cares? At least the guy's making a lot of money. And good for James Ellsworth that he's in the WWE. So then, as I said, Team SmackDown comes out on the Cutting Edge. AJ Styles. Big pop for James Ellsworth. He starts marking out over seeing Edge, talking to Edge, saying, "You're a legend, you were my favorite growing up," stuff like that. So Ellsworth is marking out over Edge. And then AJ Styles, as the great heel that he is, cuts him off and says, "You're nobody. I'm the face that runs this place now. I'm the best on SmackDown now." And then AJ says to Edge, "You ask me a question." And before that, we had Ellsworth ask Edge, "Can we do a 5-second pause, please?" That was pretty funny. I think they just did a 5-second pause on Talking Smack, I think. I wasn't staring at the screen, but they probably did do a 5-second pose on Talking Smack. So AJ says, you ask me a question, Edge. I'm the star. I'm the face that runs the place on SmackDown. I'm the WWE champion, world champion, whatever you want to call the world title. So then AJ still cutting a promo, still talking. And then the lights go out. We knew it was coming. We all knew the Undertaker was going to show up during the cutting edge. The lights go out. The gong bell goes off. The Undertaker's entrance. He comes out. Felt great to see the Undertaker in that legendary, epic entrance that he has. It was great to watch. So, as I said on Twitter, Undertaker is the godfather of the WWE and always will be. So, Undertaker gets in the ring, raises his arms, the lights come back on, because that's the power that the Phenom has. And then the Undertaker gets on the mic, talks, gives Shane McMahon great respect, says, Shane, you have no fear, so nobody better to lead the SmackDown team than you. Then Undertaker says, this was kind of weird. He's probably going to work the December pay-per-view, in my opinion. I think it's TLC for SmackDown. It's TLC, so I think Undertaker's probably going to wrestle at TLC. And probably Royal Rumble, because it's in Texas. And they need to sell out that giant, what is it called, Alamo Dome. They need to get a lot of people in there, so why not put The Undertaker on the show? So my guess is Undertaker says, I'm back. And then he also says, I always been SmackDown. And then at the end, Undertaker says, Raw will rest in peace. That was pretty cool. And that ends the 900th edition of SmackDown, 900th episode in the books. My review is in the books. As I said, I think Undertaker's going to wrestle TLC, pay-per-view, and Royal Rumble, and probably WrestleMania. Because why the hell not? The guy's still under contract. And Taker had hip surgery a couple months ago, I think. So I think he's pretty healthy. So why not have him wrestle 2 more times before WrestleMania? Why the hell not? If he's healthy, use him and have him wrestle. That's my opinion. I'm nobody to tell another wrestler, tell a legend like The Undertaker. I'm nobody to say that the guy needs to retire and it's enough already. I'm not going to say that because him retiring is not my decision. It's his decision when he wants to hang up the boots. It's not my decision. So Undertaker, keep going as long as you're capable of going and putting on a decent match. I mean, we saw Ric Flair wrestle in his 60s. It wasn't nice to watch, but he could still actually go decently. I mean, a lot of wrestlers, try to wrestle into their 50s and 60s. Terry Funk is, I believe, 75 years old, or close to it. And Terry Funk cannot quit wrestling on the indies. It's insane, but whatever. I guess Terry Funk wants to pass away in the ring and be buried in the ring. I don't know what he wants. But Terry Funk's a legend. I'm not going to tell him to retire. Because, quite frankly, Terry Funk could probably kick my ass at 80 years old. So I don't like saying when wrestlers should hang up the boots and retire. I don't like saying that because it's not my decision to make. So there's my SmackDown 900th review. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed some of the Talking Smack that I had on. Talking Smack is now ended. And I believe Talking Smack is going to be ended on the network because 205 Live is starting November 29th. I believe right after SmackDown. So sadly, Talking Smack will probably be canceled. And I'll miss it because they showed 2 of my tweets on it. Talking Smack, pretty entertaining show. I'll miss it, but 205 Live will be good. Hopefully it's alive after SmackDown. Hopefully it's alive on the network and not taped, like, hours in advance. Because if it's taped hours in advance, then there'll be spoilers. And I don't want to hear spoilers about 205 Live. Hopefully it's alive. I would think it's alive because it's called 205 Live. Hope you enjoy my SmackDown 900th review. Follow me on Twitter at WWE NXT Guys. Subscribe to my YouTube. Share my videos. Like my videos. And if you don't subscribe already, please subscribe. I'd appreciate it. I've been a wrestling fan 30 years. So I appreciate if you subscribe and like my past videos. Like my current videos. And tell your friends to subscribe if they don't already to my YouTube channel. Bye for now, everybody. I'll be back on Wednesday with my Survivor Series 2016 predictions and an NXT TV review. Bye for now.